In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NHL games happening on December 30th, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Florida Panthers versus Carolina Hurricanes. The Florida Panthers face the Carolina Hurricanes, with both teams heading in opposite directions to start the season. The Panthers have a 16-16-4 record and are near the bottom of the Atlantic Division, while the Hurricanes have a 23-6-6 record and with 9 wins in a row have leaped into first place in the Central Division. The Panthers look to make up ground in their division, while the Hurricanes look to remain near the top of the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Florida Panthers will be out to build on their 7-2 win over Montreal in their last game. Matthew Tkachuk has a team-high 43 points with 17 goals and 26 assists, while Brandon Montour has 30 points and Carter Verhaeghe has 30 points, with Montour logging 24 assists. While Verhaeghe has 18 goals of his own this season, Sergei Bobrovsky has posted a 8-11-1 record with a 2.93 goals against average and a .909 save percentage, while Spencer Knight is 8-5-3 with a 2.93 goals against average and a .909 save percentage in goal for Florida this season. The Carolina Hurricanes will try to push the win streak into double digits with a 3-0 win over Chicago last time out. Martin Necas has a team-high 34 points with 15 goals and a team-high 19 assists, while Sebastian Aho also has 16 assists along with 11 goals as part of his 27 points. Andrei Svechnikov also has 31 points with a team-high 18 goals this season. Pyotr Kochetkov is 10-1-4 with a 1.94 goals against average and a .928 save percentage, while Antti Raanta is 8-2-2 with a 2.73 goals against average and a .894 save percentage in goal for Carolina so far this season. The Panthers are 1-6 in their last 7 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The Hurricanes are 41-14 in their last 55 home games and 13-3 in their last 16 overall. The under is 3-1-2 in Panthers' last 6 overall. The under is 7-2 in Hurricanes' last 9 home games. The Panthers are 15-36-2 in the last 53 meetings in Carolina and 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. The favorite is 52-24 in the last 76 meetings. Carolina has been very good at home this season, while Florida has struggled on the road. The Hurricanes have an 11-3-1 home record, while the Panthers have a 7-11-1 road record this season. Carolina is playing extremely well lately. They have won 9 straight games. The Canes have allowed 2 or fewer goals in 6 of the last 9 games, and they have recorded 3 shutouts in the last 9 games. Goaltending has been superb for Carolina. They rank 4th in goals against per game and 1st in shots against per game. Pyotr Kochetkov has a record of 10-1-4 with a 1.94 goals against average and .928 save percentage. He ranks 2nd in goals against average, 2nd in save percentage, and tied for 1st in shutouts among all goalies in the league. Florida has been struggling on offense recently. They scored 2 or fewer goals in 5 of the last 9 games. The Hurricanes are simply the better team, and they've been playing much better hockey over the last month, which isn't something that we can say for the Florida Panthers, who have been terrible on the second half of the back-to-back for some time now. So the Carolina Hurricanes money line is our full game side pick. The Panthers should limit the Hurricanes' offense with Gustav Forsling, Josh Mayura, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Spencer Knight to make plenty of big saves in the net. The Hurricanes, who have only allowed 5 goals in their last 2 games, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Panthers with Brady Skjei, Jakob Slavin, Brett Pesce, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone, while goaltender Pyotr Kochetkov blanks the shots on the net. Both teams have great offenses that can easily make this game a high-scoring one. However, with a high total and the Hurricanes being carried by their defense, expect this game to be a low-scoring one from the first period. This will be a low-scoring game with both defenses stepping up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Edmonton Oilers versus Seattle Kraken. The Kraken have lost 2 in a row and in a Pacific Division clash host an Oilers team that has been better on the road this season than at home. After losing 3 in a row, the Oilers have won 2 of their last 3 games. They are 5-3-2 in their last 10 games, and they are tied with the Kraken in 4th place in the Pacific Division, 10 points out of 1st place. The Kraken had won 2 in a row before dropping their last 2 games. They are 3-6-1 in their last 10 games, and they have been tough luck losers in their last 2 games where they lost each by 1 goal. This is Seattle's first game of the season facing the Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers are 19-15-2 this season after they defeated the Calgary Flames by a score of 2-1 in their last game. Edmonton was outshot by a total of 47-22 and went 1-3 on the power play in the win. The Edmonton Oilers are averaging 3.56 goals per game, 3.39 goals against per game, 32.3% on the power play, and 72.5% on the penalty kill. Connor McDavid has led the Oilers with 31 goals, 36 assists, and 138 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Edmonton is Stuart Skinner, who is 11-9-1 this season with a 2.82 goals against average and a .916 save percentage. The Seattle Kraken are 18-11-4 this season after they lost to the Calgary Flames by a score of 3-2 in their last game. Seattle was outshot by a total of 44-31 and went 0-1 on the power play in the game. The Seattle Kraken are averaging 3.48 goals per game, 3.21 goals against per game, 21% on the power play, and 69.2% on the penalty kill. Andrei Burakovsky has led the Kraken with 10 goals, 18 assists, and 80 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Seattle is Martin Jones, who is 14-5-3 this season with a 2.99 goals against average and a .888 save percentage. Edmonton is 7-1 in their last 8 Friday games and 1-5 in their last 6 games following a win, while the over is 12-3-1 in their last 16 games overall. Seattle is 6-2 in their last 8 games against the Pacific Division and 3-7 in their last 10 games overall, while the under is 10-2-1 in their last 13 home games. Connor McDavid and his Edmonton Oilers head to Seattle to take on the Kraken on a late Friday night contest. This is the first time these two meet since a preseason game on October 7th, and while there may not be much of a rivalry, this should be a great contest. This is because these teams have performed at a similar pace with 40 points apiece in the standing. Will the offensive weaponry in Edmonton be too much for the Kraken, or can the Seattle fanbase help propel their gritty team to a win? This game is valued as a toss-up, which is highly accurate due to decent but inconsistent play from each team. I'm expecting Seattle to come out with a jump, as they came out of the Christmas break with a tight 3-2 loss to the Calgary Flames. The Kraken haven't earned a win since December 20th, and while that is only a 2-game span, they will be pushing for that winning feeling again. Seattle has just been a little more consistent, with a higher win percentage than their counterpart. I think they have what it takes to shut down the big guys on the Oilers, as Seattle has been known to not offer much time and space. If the Kraken can get it done here, it will be a great team win and major step in pursuing their first ever playoff berth. So the Seattle Kraken money line is our full game side pick. These teams have shown all season that they can produce at a very high rate offensively. The Oilers currently rank 5th best, while the Kraken rank 6th best. This was expected from Edmonton coming into the season, but the Kraken have been very impressive. This high offensive output is matched with middling goaltending and defense on both sides, as the Kraken and Oilers both rank within the bottom 12 teams in the category. This seems like a perfect matchup for a high-scoring tilt. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.